Namaste and welcome to Panchkosh. I hope all you are doing well and I wish a good health for each and everyone who is watching this video right now. This month we are going to have a complete Surya Namaskar session in which I'll be telling you the 12 asanas of Surya Namaskar, and then we'll be doing a flow of Surya Namaskar in Ashtanga style and Hatha style both ways. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos because we are going to have a really beautiful yogic session this month. First, let me tell you all about Surya Namaskar. Since Sun is the center of our universe and we get all the energy on this earth and on other planets also through this Sun only. So this is so important to incorporate sun salutation in our daily routine. I tell you why. If you're looking for a healthy body, then you need to look into all the systems of your body, whether it's cardiovascular, digestive system, your skeletal system, your reproductive system. Each system stays healthy if you are doing sun salutation. If you are looking to lose weight, then just remember, by doing sun salutation 12 times, that is a set of 12, then you reduce almost 200 calories by just doing sun salutation. And if you are having any diabetic disorders or bones related disorders or any kind of issues, then I just assure you that sun salutation is the solution for this all. So let's not wait for anything else and start with sun salutation from today only. But first, let me also explain you that what are the restrictions while doing sun salutation. So the people who are having heavy, like a very serious cardiac problems or problems related to high blood pressure, something, and vertigo, sciatica, and high spine issues, those people should not do sun salutation. And if you are doing, then please do under some guidance of a yoga trainer, because you are not supposed to do the ultimate asanas for this. So you need a yoga trainer for that. And also for the ladies who are going through their menstruation cycle, they should not do sun salutation. And if you want to do, then it should not be done in the initial days of your cycle. For the ladies who are like pregnant, they also can do sun salutation, but for the initial 3 months or 12 weeks only. And after delivery you can do sun salutation, but after 40 days, and if it's a cesarean, then you can consult your doctor and start even after 50 days or something like that, but before consulting to your doctor. So basically sun salutation is for all. It's not like for kids, because if they want to gain their height, then also it's good. So for everyone it's the nectar exercise, so you should definitely go for it. So today in this session we are going to have a beautiful session about the 12 asanas of Surya Namaskar. So start doing it with me and stand first. So first of all, you need to stand here on the mat. Like you can take one step back on your mat and you can stand here. So first, today in this session we are learning the 12 asanas. So just stand a step back on your mat like this. Stand in equal standing pose. So for that, your both the feet are together, toes touching. But because the toes and heels are touched, if you have no knees, something like that, then you can just keep your feet inch or 2 inch apart like this. Otherwise you can keep it here only. Now you need to pull your knees up. Your belly button should be in and up. Your tailbone should be down like this. Then inhale, your shoulders should be rolled back like this. Roll them back and down. There should be a good gap between your ears and your shoulders here, and look straight. Fingers facing to the floor like this. So this is equal standing pose where you are putting all the pressure on both your feet. So just see if whole the pressure of your body is equally divided into these 2 feet. So this is Samasthiti. We'll start from here doing sun salutation. Now first asana is Pranamasana. So we'll just join our palms like this, fingers little apart, we'll keep it apart like this, and we'll put our thumb to our chest like this here. This is pranam position. Remember, our spine is always straight while doing this asana, and doing this asana we'll be inhaling and exhaling. So this is the first asana of Surya Namaskar. Second asana is hand raise pose. So for this position, we'll just take our hands all the way up here like this. If you have some back issues or any kind of back injuries, then you just stay here only. We won't be going further like this, just stay here. And while transiting from this pose to this pose, we just need to inhale. So from here we'll inhale and come to this pose. If you are comfortable and you don't have any problem of vertigo or any spondylitis issues, then you can go further. We'll be looking up and bend at the back like this. There should be a good arch here. We'll be arching back. So this is the second pose. Third asana is Padhastasana. So from Uttanasana, we will be exhaling and bending forward. But remember, we are not bending our back. We will be keeping it straight. So if you have any problem, just keep your back straight. Come forward at 90 degree like this. Then we will be going forward, exhaling, and we'll try to touch our hands to the mat. If you're beginning with sun salutation, then don't worry. It's a good thing if you're staying here. And if you can go further, then you can put your palms on the mat. And even if you can go further, then you can put your palms by the side of your feet. And even exhaling further, you can go little more downwards like this. And can even try to touch your face to your knees like this. For this, you can bend your elbows and stay here exhaling. This is Padhastasana. Third asana. The next asana is equestrian pose or Ashwasanchalanasana. For Ashwasanchalanasana, we'll be transiting from here. So we'll take our right back like this. We'll be putting our hands by the side of our foot, left foot here, but under our shoulders. Our palms should be under our shoulders like this. So for beginning, if you can just be in this position, like you can keep your right leg straight and you can stay here and look in front. But you can go further. Then you can put your knee down to the mat and you can relax your foot also, the right foot also, and you can stay here. And even if you can go a little more, then you can just come up like this, stand here. Remember, when you are standing like this, then your knee should be in 90 degree like this, and you will be looking forward like this. This is the equestrian or Ashwasanchalanasana. So stay here like this. And the next asana in Surya Namaskar is mountain pose or Parvatasana. And for this, we'll again put our palms by the side of our foot here. We'll tuck our right toe into the mat, and from there we'll take our left foot by the side of our right foot and both our feet will be together. Now from here, exhaling and putting your heels down and stretching your shoulders to the back side, in which you will be taking your face towards your knees, and you can bend even more. This is Parvatasana. And for the next pose, that is the Ashtanga Namaskar. So for that, from mountain pose, we'll be dropping our knees down like this, our feet down, then our chest. Like in Parvatasana, we were exhaling during that asana, but in this asana, we will just hold that exhalation. We won't be inhaling. Just after transiting from Parvatasana to this asana, we'll be just inhaling a short inhale and again exhaling while coming into this pose. So for this, we'll be dropping our knees down like this, then our chest down. So for that, we'll take our elbows to the back side like this and put our chest down like this, and then our chin down. So it's Ashtanga Namaskara, 8-fold Namaskar. It's Ashtanga as name suggests. 8 of our body parts are touching the mat, like 2 feet, knees, chest, 2 hands and chin. Inhale and come in Bhujangasana. Drop your head at the back. Now again tuck your toes from here to get into mountain pose. Exhale. Then we took our right leg back. So we'll be taking our right leg back in between our hands like this. We'll stay here in Ashwasanchalanasana. This is again equestrian pose, and from here we'll put our both the palms by the side of our foot. Then take the left leg with the right leg and bend forward while exhaling. Now we'll be inhaling and arching back, and then Namaskar. Exhale and Namaskar pose. So these were the 12 asanas of Surya Namaskar. I hope you learned through this process, and if you learned this, then in the next session just join me, because we'll be doing the Surya Namaskar in a flow. And remember, this was just the half of the set, because we did from the right leg, and in the flow the set is completed when we do it with both the legs. So stay tuned for the next video, because we are going to do this asana, this Surya Namaskar session. And if you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. And till then, be happy and stay fit. Namaste.